you can literally be harassed, verbally abused, and bullied, and no one feels the need to help. No one feels the need to stand up because, we're just dancers and, everyone thinks we're just airheads and, we hold no value. But I have been working at this club for like 8-9 months. And, every club has issues and stuff like that. But I have literally been being harassed and abused. I've expressed this multiple times to my bosses. I've told them, like, this man is literally harassing me. This man is mentally throwing my mental off. It's causing me to have panic attacks. It's really messing with my everyday life because, no one's gonna stand up for a dancer. So long story short, he's literally trying to wants to help. Nobody wants to speak up. Nobody wants to defend the dancers that it happens to. And it's just like with me, I'm a very strong personality and independent person, and I just can't let this keep happening. And it's just like when it starts happening to me and I'm going to people like, I need your help. Can you help me with this? Why is this person allowed to harass me? Why is this person allowed to pimp me? Why is this person allowed to take money from me and he doesn't even work here? And there's no girls that literally will speak up because they're scared that they'll get fired or that, they'll get in trouble. But the thing is, it's like with me, I always see myself as somebody who speaks up for herself because if I don't, nobody else will. But it's to the point where I have expressed multiple times to my managers, to the people who are supposed to have my back and make sure that I'm in a safe working environment. It's to the point where this person is just taking money off of bags, saying negative things about me, telling people not to dance me, and just naturally hate me. And if you've been following me for a long time, I have no issue making money. I have no issue, being in sections, like type of situation. And it's just come to my attention that because I won't let this man pimp me and take money from me, he is now literally making sure that money that I am supposed to be in is being counted and not even seeing me at all. Like, I'm not seeing I'm trying just to use my communication skills and be an adult about everything, but nobody wants to help. It's multiple girls who literally go home crying, upset, stressed out because we're sitting here telling the people that are supposed to protect us as entertainers, hey, there's this man and you're doing nothing about it at all. At the end of the day, the contracts that we sign, the only person that should be taking any money from me is Magic City itself, a club. Any club you work for, you pay a house fee. But it's like when you have your entertainers coming to you, telling you, this man is trying to my will. I don't want this man in the club. He makes me uncomfortable. And nobody helps. Nobody's saying anything. What are we supposed to do? So it's like I'm on here like using my platform because nobody else is hearing me. So it's like the whole world is going to have to hear me because I'm tired of dealing with it. This is mentally causing me. It's like costing me my sanity at this point. Like, I just can't deal with it no more. And it's like I literally have had to like talk to my therapist about it. It is really affecting my everyday life that they're allowing this man to come in the club and women against their will. We have no say so. He can do whatever he wants. If he wants to come in and someone throws 20,000 and he wants to take 15 off the top and give you each girl 500, they will let him. And for me, I'm too strong-minded and strong-willed as a female to let that go. And I know it's hella girls from years ago, because he's been doing this back way before time. But no one has ever stopped him. And it's just like, with me, I literally am to the point where I have to speak up. Because it's so many girls who are scared to speak up for themselves and stand up for themselves. And they're literally being pimped against their will because they can't say nothing or they'll get in trouble. They can't defend themselves or they look like a problem. Well, with me, I'm going to defend myself to the world's end. I'm not out here getting naked, working, dancing for another man to come and unwillingly take money from me whenever he wants. And everyone just turns a blind eye to it and lets it go. Like, I know I'm speaking for a lot of girls that I work with when I say this. Like, we don't speak up because we're scared that something will happen. We'll get fired. But it's like, this man doesn't even work in the club. How is he being allowed to come and take money from us that we worked for? We stand there all night. We entertain these men. And then you're telling me that this man can go downstairs and say, oh yeah, I'm going to take $10,000 off the top of this bag and y'all can have the rest. I don't need a pimp. But for the people who are supposed to protect me as an entertainer, allowing this to happen and turning a blind eye whenever I'm asking for help, it's just so discouraging. And it's like, I know that I'm probably the only girl who's going to speak on it because, like I said, I'm going to defend myself till the end of the world. And it might get me in trouble. It might get people mad at me. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And there's no reason why a man who he's not even an employee of the club, is allowed to come and take from us with no consequences. This man can literally just freelance in my club. And we're not supposed to say anything. We're just supposed to be quiet and let it happen. If I go make $5,000, this man can come tell me, give me $3,000 of your money, or you won't be in a bag again. And then what he does is he goes to other customers when they come in. He talks bad about the girls that don't want to pay him, the girls that don't want to. He literally talks negative. He makes up lies, tells stories, tries to mess up their character in any way to try and stop their money. So it's pretty much one of those, you're either going to, or I'm going to make sure that nobody dances you. Nobody wants to work with you. Because I'm going to lie and tell them stuff that's not true just to stress you out. And it's to the point where, like, this is making me really anxious. It's making me sad. It's making me just stressed out. Like, it's really affecting my mental and my everyday ability just to be happy. All because you're potentially trafficking me. You're having me come do a service and then you're taking money from me using my body. And I can't say nothing about it, because I will get in trouble, or I will get fired, or I will look like a bad person, when in reality, I'm just a young female defending myself from these predators. This man is a predator, okay? This man baller coming into my job and intimidating me and other dancers into giving him money every night because he feels entitled to us. We're the ones dancing. We're the ones doing this. And at the end of the day, like, I'm just fed up. And it's a lot of girls who are fed up with the situation. And I just can't keep letting it just go by. I've turned a blind eye to it multiple times. But when it's starting to have an effect on just everyday life and the things that I have to go through and argue or go back and forth about because this man feels entitled to us females and our bodies, it's just not right. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, I hope that, you know, anybody going through this same thing, like, I know it's clubs all around the world that have a baller. I know that. And it's not right. It's not normal. It's not okay. And we shouldn't stand for it.
This guy sounds like a loser. Literally a loser. He goes in there where women are in their most vulnerable and steals money from them. He sounds broke. He sounds like a loser. And he sounds like either the club owes him money or he's blackmailing someone. There's something funny going on because it just sounds like he's using a lot of his power to move things around. So maybe he's like the reason their lights are on, or he's the reason why a lot of cops don't come around. You know, there's something deeper here than what meets the surface. What do y'all think? Put it in the comment section below.